Hey, what's going on? Aaron here, and we're going to talk about the 5 timeless skills that you need to master in the new economy if you don't want to get left behind and you want to survive and thrive. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit that bell notification. So we live in an age where everything is changing. I mean, we live in the modern era. The internet is powerful. People don't want to be stuck in full-time jobs. People want their freedom. We went through COVID. People realized that they don't want to be stuck in a cubicle anymore. They don't want to commute to the office there and back. And technology, the internet, has taken over the world, right? So things are changing and we're moving into a new economy. And if you don't master these skills, then you're absolutely going to be left behind. It is predicted that 175,000 Americans are going to lose their job every single month this year, and that's just in the US alone. Think about the rest of the world that's going to experience a very, very similar pattern, right? So these are the skills that you must absolutely master in the new economy. So the first timeless skill that you need is to sell yourself as a business, okay? What does that mean? That means that you work for one single company, and because of contracts, you're not allowed to work for other companies. You only get paid one salary at the end of every single month. What people are starting to realize is that model is severely limiting. You have an invisible ceiling on top of your head that doesn't allow you to break through that income barrier, and people don't want to work in a full-time job anymore where you basically get a 10% pay rise roughly every 3 years. I mean, that is a very, very quick way to go broke, and you're never going to become wealthy that way. So instead of working for just one company, you need to learn how to become a business of one. You need to become a business entity yourself so that you can then contract your work out to many, many, many different companies. Imagine if many different companies were paying you a fee or a salary or a retainer every single month. That would be a lot more fun, right? And you'd be earning way more money that way. And people are starting to realize that in the new economy, this is starting to become very, very important. So you move from serving just one company to serving many companies, and that's why you need to position yourself as a business. But it's not the easiest thing to do. We're going to talk a little bit more about how you can do that towards the end of this video. Timeless skill set number 2 is how to retrain yourself. The ones that are going to get left behind in the new economy, in the 21st century, are the people that can't learn, relearn, and unlearn what they've already learned. Self-education is really the core of timeless skill sets, and it's something that you absolutely must have in the new economy. Ask yourself the question, when was the last time you learned a brand new valuable skill that allowed you to bring in more income for yourself? Most people surveyed said that they hadn't learned that in more than 5 years. Now think about that for a second, right? With the way the economies are moving, with the way that new technologies are coming out, new skills are coming out, new jobs are coming out, new requirements are coming out, if you don't have these skills, you might get left behind. You might get replaced. In fact, you may already have been replaced by someone who's a little bit younger, someone who's got the skill sets that you don't have. And this is happening in all sorts of different industries all around the world. People are getting retrenched, people are losing their jobs, even people in huge companies where they are firing 10,000 people at one go. Imagine if you were one of these people. And you might be asking yourself, well, Aaron, I'm already pretty old. How can I learn some of these new skills? Because some of them are just, techno babble and techno jargon. I don't understand anything about coding or the internet or anything like that. And the big question is can an old dog learn new tricks? And the answer is absolutely yes. An old dog can learn new tricks. If you ask any dog trainer, it's all about the willingness to learn something new and to unlearn what you've already learned so that you can relearn something that's going to benefit you for the future.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
So if you want to find out exactly how I was able to get to over $1 million in commissions, I would love to show you how to do that for free. I've got a 6-figure workshop that you can check out if you want. All you need to do is go ahead and click the link below and register for that workshop, and then just check your email. Make sure you check your spam folder, because sometimes emails end up in spam these days, and then enjoy the workshop. Timeless skill set number 3 is learning how to get people to pay attention to you, right? We live in the modern era. We live in the time of the internet, the time of technology. There are literally no borders. You can build businesses where you can sell to people all over the world. You can be based in Africa and you can sell to people in a tiny Polynesian island, and it doesn't really matter at all. And because of that, attention online, on the internet, has become the currency of the new economy. How do you get somebody's attention, right? Everybody's going online. How do you build followers? How do you build a tribe? How do you build subscribers on the internet? How do you get people to notice you? And there's lots and lots of different ways to do it. All the different social media platforms like YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok are just some of those ways that you can start to build a following in a very, very specific area, very specific niche to get attention from the people that are most interested in your exact topic. Now, if you can create regular content and get in front of the right people in a very specific niche, then this is a great way for you to get in front of the people that are interested in your particular topic. And that's how you can gain a lot of attention, and that's how you can gain this currency in this new economy. Timeless skill set number 4 is how to position yourself as an expert. So there's a big difference between being an expert and having experience. You see, the big difference is that with experience, you need a lot of years, whereas being an expert doesn't actually require any timelines. It's all about understanding how to do something and get a specific result from that thing. And in the new economy, the cool thing is that people don't care about how many years of experience you've been doing something. They don't need to see your CV saying that you've been blogging for 20 years before they want to actually work with you. They just care about whether or not you can help them get a very specific result. Can you do that particular thing or not? Can you help them get a particular result or not? Can you help their company grow in a specific area in the new economy? And the thing is, with the way that technology works, with the YouTubes of the world and the online digital training courses and the mentorships and the different programs that you can get into, you can actually learn a new skill very, very quickly. You don't have to go to school for 8 years like in the old days in order for you to get a particular skill set. For example, right? If you wanted to become a doctor, you'd have to be in school for 8 years. Nowadays, you can learn to become a professional blogger. You can learn to edit videos. You can learn to do podcasting. You can learn to do affiliate marketing. You can learn to generate leads on YouTube or Facebook, on Instagram, literally in a few hours, right? And then how deep you go with this particular expertise really has everything to do with you. How much time, how many hours a day do you want to invest in learning this new skill so that you can be relevant in the new economy and have this timeless skill that everybody will want? So the bottom line is to learn a new skill and then position yourself as an expert, which is not difficult because, again, it's not about years, it's about whether you can do that thing or not and help another company, another business entity to get a very specific result. And you can learn to become an expert very, very quickly, especially in this new age. And timeless skill number 5 is how to build scalable systems. How do you then take your expert skill and then build processes and systems around it so that you can scale with a multiplier effect without necessarily having to be there yourself all the time? See, if you can master the skill set of scaling something that is already working, then you can remove yourself from the equation, but your revenue and income is still going to grow. And then you can even offer that service to businesses, and everybody wants to learn how to do that, especially in the new economy where big companies like Meta and Amazon are retrenching tens of thousands of people, but they're still maintaining their profits because they're using systems, they're using processes. And if you can be one of those people that can offer that skill set, or you've removed yourself from the equation and you are building your own business where you can learn to scale it, then you can protect yourself and you can provide a valuable skill set and asset to other companies as well, and you can be very, very safe. Don't think that just because you work for a very large tech company, one of the big boys, that your job is safe. It is not, especially with the way that the economy is going out right now. The only way that you can really protect yourself is to take these 5 timeless skills and apply it inside of your life. And even if you applied 1 or 2 or even 3 of them, then you're going to be much, much further ahead than anybody else out there, because a lot of people don't know something that you already know and skills that you already have. So I hope you enjoyed this video today on the 5 timeless skills that you need in the new economy, and I hope that you implement at least some of them. Let me know in the comment section below which one you're going to implement. These skills changed my life. When I realized that the world was changing, that the economies were changing, that skill sets were changing, and if I didn't change with it, then I would be left behind, I made sure that I put myself in a position to learn, relearn, and unlearn what I learned in the old economy, and took the time and put in the hours to learn the skills that were going to be relevant in the new economy. All right, and this is how I was able to generate multiple 6 figures in my online business and teach thousands of people around the world how to do the exact same thing. So if you're one of those people where you're really excited about learning new skills but you don't really know where to start, I've got a free 6-figure workshop that will show you exactly how I did it and how you can replicate these skills in the new economy so that you can stay relevant, so that you can stay on top of your finances, and then you can control everything so that you won't get retrenched, you won't get left behind, you won't get left in the dust, and you won't end up being broke like a lot of people that are kind of like a deer in headlights when the carpet gets pulled out from under them. I hope to see you on the workshop when you register on the link below, and I hope you enjoyed this video. See you soon in another one. So I hope you enjoyed the video today and you got lots of value from it and you learned a lot from it. If you like content like this, remember to subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification so you know every time we come up with a brand new video. And if you want, you can check out one of the videos I recorded recently. Super fun. You're gonna get a lot of value from it as well, and I hope to see you there. Take care.